Good morning. Happy Tuesday. As you can see, coming to you live from my vehicle today. Just out and about, running some errands and doing some appointments. Got me a good smoothie, y'all. If you haven't tried it, you need to get over and get the pumpkin spice smoothie. They've got a vegan option as well as a non-vegan option at Smoothie King. This thing is delicious. Sorry, y'all. Not really ideal where I've got my phone at. Let me see. I think it'll be okay, though. I just need to slide my seat back a little bit. Oh, yeah. We're good now. All right, y'all. So I want to welcome y'all to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. That's the whole goal, right? We meet on here Wednesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. and Friday through Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel for content and podcast episodes. My goal is to continue to improve my life so I can help others, right? To continue to fill my cup so I'm not drained and I can do more for the world, do more for others, also do more for myself as well, to continue my growth in my spiritual journey and self-care. Can't do that if you're exhausted, you're burned out, you don't have any energy, you're depressed all the time. So that's why I do this, y'all. That's why I'm here, to help everybody. I was able to overcome my depression completely. I had depression for almost 20 years, as well as panic attacks. I had those for a couple years. Completely overcame that. So it is possible. If you're out there, you're hurting, you're struggling, just know that there is help, there is support, and there is healing. Healing is possible, especially with God. With God, all things are possible, like the Bible says. And I agree with that because I've done it. So go ahead and, this morning, go ahead and get somewhere to a stopping point in whatever you're doing right now, and find somewhere that's safe, where you can be comfortable the next few minutes during our relaxation portion. As you can see, I got my lights on for y'all today, party lights. I got them for Christmas. Excuse me. Story behind those lights, y'all, in case you're curious. I got them for Christmas one year, and then after that, I'm like, you know what? They look pretty cool, and I started running around with people over in Clemson at football games and the college over there, kids partying, and they love the lights, so decided to keep them year round. So I'll give you another 30 seconds to get somewhere before we get started. All right, let's go and get started. So if it's comfortable for you doing so, you can go ahead and close your eyes and just take some slow, deep breaths, breathing in your nose and out your mouth. Just relax. Just try to still the mind, silence the mind, If you're worried about the future right now, don't be, because it's nothing we can control and nothing we can predict. If you have any regrets about the past, just let those go for the moment as well. And just be here now in this moment, because this is the only moment we have. Future's not here yet. Past is gone. And with each breath you take, just feel yourself getting more and more relaxed. Just sink into this moment. Just know that everything is as it should be. Just for this moment, there's nothing to do, and there's nothing left undone. This moment is complete in itself. Continue breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Just let yourself relax. If you got any burdens on your shoulders right now, just let them all go. Just give them to God, give them to the universe. Just get rid of them. It's not meant for you to carry many of the burdens that you carry. Okay, we're going to do one more breath. And after that, we'll do the short version of the serenity. Actually, let's see. I think I did the short version last time. Can't remember. So we'll just do the full version of the serenity prayer. This last breath, I want you to take it in as deep as you can on the inhale, and on the exhale, just let it out audibly. Blow the air out forcefully, releasing any tension you might be holding on to today in the body. Deep inhale and exhale. And prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking as He did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. Trusting that He will make all things right if I surrender to His will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with Him forever and ever in the next. Powerful, y'all. Powerful prayer. So you can go ahead and open your eyes, or you can keep them closed if you want. I mean, for today's reading, maybe from September the 2nd. When I did my fourth step, I was amazed to discover that my stealing a 10-cent comb at age 7 was fairly inconsequential. I had carried guilt for this minor infraction for many years. I identify with the concept of an overdeveloped sense of responsibility, but I had no idea, but I had no idea it was a shortcoming. I considered my omnipotent accountability a sterling asset. The results of my inventory suggested I consider otherwise. As I sought this defect's true nature, I found an underlying pattern of perfectionism. I wondered why I felt the need to be perfect all the time, to the point that no one had to punish me for doing something wrong. I punished myself before they could get to it. It surprised me to discover that my perfectionism covered up a deep fear of abandonment. When I had done something incorrectly as a child, my alcoholic father wouldn't speak to me for days. I can still remember feeling tense, sad, and alone until he resumed communicating with me. Then everything would be okay again. I felt as if I were being abandoned over and over. I didn't know my father's alcoholic thinking or sick thinking and behavior had nothing to do with me. Fear of abandonment is probably universal, but fear of abandonment is not abandonment itself. Only when I hold on to my childhood perception of the past do I think I can control the possibility of being abandoned. Working the program and trusting my higher power gives me a fresh view of myself and of my past, thus freeing me from its grip. Thought for the day: it's natural for a child to want control. As an adult in recovery, however, I have healthier options. With the relationship with a God of my understanding, I no longer fear abandonment. And that's from the book From Survival to Recovery, page 83. Yeah, my inventory, when I did my inventory, I need to do another one, by the way, but steps are a lifelong process, y'all, not just a one-time, once and done thing. Got some other amends I need to make. But I didn't really put on there a whole lot of stuff before I was 18, because a lot of stuff I didn't know was wrong, right? I didn't know right from wrong to a certain age, in many cases. But I do remember putting stuff on there as early as probably 14 on my list of things that I did that I knew were wrong at that age. 14, 15. But thinking about this reading today, perfectionism, I am a perfectionist for sure. I believe in doing the right thing. Give me as much as I can. I also believe in doing things correctly as much as I can. So I don't know if there's anything wrong with trying to be better, right? Trying to be better and do better. But I think it becomes a problem when I think I can't make mistakes, right? And I've come to realize that. I think it's okay to make mistakes. I used to not really believe that. I used to really beat myself up a lot of times for all my mistakes that I've made over the years. But now I'm just like, you know what? It's okay. It's not something I have to really beat myself up, give myself a spanking, slap on the wrist, whatever, right? Even though sometimes I still do. I think sometimes we still all do, maybe beat ourselves up from time to time. I speak for myself, y'all. This is about me. But I'm sure a lot of y'all can probably relate to that as well. But I think some of that was about seeking approval. From my parents when I was growing up. Led to me being perfectionistic, I think. Trying to always do the right thing. People pleasing comes into play as well. Trying to please other people. I guess so I wouldn't get in trouble, right? I think that's one thing, so I wouldn't get in trouble, do the right thing. And for the most part, I had a pretty good upbringing with my mom and my dad. I mean, I could think of some issues, but I think for the most part it was pretty good. Christian household, pretty strict upbringing though. I think some of that might have been too strict that I had even on me growing up, but sometimes I needed it, right? I think sometimes I was kind of rebellious and stuff, thinking back on some of my childhood, doing some stupid stuff. But I think we all have, right? But seeing though now is like, obviously we have a God in heaven, our God, our Father. I believe God's Father and Mother in heaven. Because God is not just one, well, I don't believe just one gender. I think God is male and female, and has male and female parts, just like I do, right? I think we have masculine and feminine energy and traits inside of us. All of us do. It's not just one or the other. From my experience, I don't believe that, and a lot of other people will say the same thing. But yeah, really the approval I think that should matter once we reach 18. I think the approval that should matter is God's approval and our approval, nobody else's approval. Because it's our life, right? We choose to live it how we want to live it, and we've got to be responsible for our decisions, our thoughts, beliefs, decisions, or actions. I choose to say actions. And any of the consequences, right? Consequences of those actions that we take as well. So, yeah. But I know God loves me. I know my parents love me. But as I grow older, I focus more and more on God and developing my relationship with God. As I'm my own man, right? I'm my own person. And really just focus on my mission and my purpose. And everybody's not going to agree with what I do, right? And that might include my parents too, right? But it is what it is. We just do the best we can and grow in wisdom, and really appreciate what my parents taught me growing up as well. Appreciate their insights. Even today, I can go to my parents and ask advice or ask an insight if I choose to do that. Or I can go to God, right? Or I can go to my program, 12-step program. If I'm stuck on something, reach out to a fellow traveler, a sponsor, and all that stuff really helps, right? It's good to have the support. My men's group that I'm with now, it's great to have a good group of men around me that I can go to about issues that I have, and we can help support each other, love each other, support each other through our growth. So it's good. So I trust y'all got something out of today's podcast. If you just take just one thing, just take it and run with it. I guarantee your life will change. But if it's not something that don't resonate with you, obviously let it go. Don't take it. Don't use it. But if something that resonates with you, or even if it just resonates with you maybe slightly, okay, just try it on for a day or two, right? Try it on for a month and just see what happens. But yeah, for me, that's what I do. If I don't fully agree with something, I'm like, maybe worth a try, maybe worth a different perspective here, different look, maybe another look or shift that I might can make. So, but y'all take care. Go out and make it a great Tuesday. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow morning. And as always, peace and love.